besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another winter diary. You guys, we are so back. I know I was in the trenches in like the last couple vlogs, just like struggling to get back on my routine, but we are so back, okay? I feel like this meme right now, like you can just always decide when you're so back. Finally, somewhat situated in our new place, and I'm absolutely loving how everything is turning out so far. I'm getting back into my early wake ups, joining the book club besties for a 5 a.m. book sprint, just starting my days a lot earlier. I got a mat Pilates workout in, so I'm just having a really great start to the day. And I just finished journaling, just doing my daily gratitude, intentions, and affirmations. My mind is clear. I feel cleansed. I feel rejuvenated, okay? I feel like we're climbing out of our little hole. And I do think I am getting out of my book slump. Currently rotating between 3 books at the moment. I'm reading our February book of the month, The 7-Year Slip, and I am devouring it. I'm absolutely enjoying it so far. I'm always really skeptical about romance books, but this has like a unique twist of like a time element in the plot, so I'm really enjoying that. It's just something different, you know? And then I am still reading Anathema. I am enjoying it, however, it's just, I think it's because I'm coming out of reading Onyx Storm, my Onyx Storm slump. It's just hard for me to get back into the fantasy world. I don't know why. It just seems like world building is like the hardest thing for me right now. So I think that's also why I'm enjoying the 7-Year Slip so much more. It's a lighter read and I don't need to use my brain cells to read it. And the third book is my nonfiction book, Doppelganger by Naomi Klein. So I was eating it up like the first 25% of it, but now I don't know why it's just kind of slowing down for me. Like we're getting into like really dense political topics. When I read, I want to like escape my real world. So I think that's why I'm having a hard time with Doppelganger. It's good nonetheless. It's just that right now I do not want a dense political heavy book, nonfiction book right now. So I'm still like jumping back and forth between reading it, but the book I'm gravitating towards more is The 7-Year Slip, and it seems like majority of the besties are done with it already, and it's almost the end of the month. March book suggestions open up tomorrow. Like what? What do you mean we're almost 3 months into the year? Whatever, I need to get it together. But anyways, I thought we could spend a few days together. I'm still in my marathon grind. I'm still in my wellness grind, and I have no plans of leaving the house except for run club tonight. I've been trying to incorporate more movement amidst marathon running because I just miss Pilates and like deep core workouts. So I've been trying to incorporate more mat Pilates or yoga sculpt in the mornings before I go on my runs. Also to just kind of use it as like active recovery. So being that I have run club tonight, I wanted to just do a quick morning mat Pilates workout. But anyways, I have no content creating business today, so I don't have to like get ready or anything. I just have a lot of computer work to do for my stuff and then also my boyfriend's business. So we're just gonna have a chill work from home day, and then we have run club tonight. Currently getting ready for run club right now, and I wanted to share my running essentials, like my favorite things that I've collected as a runner. I just absolutely cannot live without, especially during these winter months. It is so cold in Oregon right now, and being that my marathon is in the spring, the training is in winter, is in the trenches, okay? And so I've kind of had to learn what works best for me in the cold and just to adapt with the weather. My first thing for running in the winter months is to layer, okay? Layers are your best friend. All my favorite running thermals are actually in the wash right now. This is one from Skims. I don't recommend it, dare I say, but I do recommend layering, okay? So I'm just wearing this one from Skims, and then on top I'm just gonna wear my running long sleeve. This is from Amazon, and dare I say, they're almost the same quality as the Lululemon ones. Yep, you heard it here first. Sorry to all my Lululemon diehard girlies. I think I found a better option. You can literally get 4 long sleeves for the price of 1. So do with that information as you will. But it's just a simple long sleeve, and I love how form-fitting it is. It's just tough when you have layers. I have a few in black and white, and I want to get some more colors, but like, you know me and black, like we go together real bad. And then I wanted to mention my shorts. These are also from Amazon, and I have a few colors in these as well. They have these like spandex shorts so you can put your phone in here or like your gels if you want. They're just easy to run with. They're very breezy and they're not restrictive at all. So I just really love them, and they're really great for the price. Being that I'm a thick thigh girly, okay, I cannot live without this. This is the anti-chafe stick from First Aid Beauty. And you guys, I'm telling you, this stuff works wonders. I have not had a chafing problem ever since I started using this. I ran my half marathon with this. I also have a mini version that I keep in my belt just for like emergencies. But you guys, this stuff is literal gold. Ooh, I'm in a time crunch. And then I have my running belt. This is also from Amazon. It's reflective. I just like to put it here, especially on long runs. I have to run 6 to 7 miles tonight. So I think I'm gonna bring the belt and I'm gonna pack a gel. Depends on my mood. I like to wear it on the back sometimes. And it's just like, it's just really easy. Okay, we're just gonna do a full OOTD because I actually recommend literally every single thing I'm wearing right now. Next is this little like neck cover up. I got this from Adidas, but you can get cheaper ones from Amazon. I think I actually might get a few from Amazon. Get some thinner ones, especially when it starts warming up a little bit. But I love this thing, and it's just really important for me to keep my neck warm in these months because I don't want to get sick. Okay, rapid fire because we gotta go. Socks. These are compression socks from Amazon. Really recommend compression socks because I get blisters pretty easily, especially when I'm breaking in new shoes. And being that these are compression, they're gonna stick to your feet a lot more. And when water gets in your shoes, like without compression socks, your feet are just gonna be rubbing against your regular sock and your shoe, and you're gonna get crazy blisters. Trust me. Trust me. Out of breath. I need lotion because I'm ashy. And I'm actually running to run club tonight, which is why I'm in a bit of a rush. Next, we have my Apple Watch. I'm not recommending this yet because I haven't used it long enough to form an opinion. But I do love having a smartwatch to track my runs, to track my pacing. It's really important, especially when I'm trying to do tempo runs versus just regular long runs. And then gloves, nothing special. These are from Amazon. They have these little pads so you can use your phone. And then we have my light. Especially running closer to in the evenings, you need to have a reflective light. Like, please be smart, especially people driving home after work. They're not paying attention all the time. So please be safe. I got this off of Amazon and just so bright. You can have different settings. You can have it blinking, etc. So yeah, these are my recs, and I'm still on the hunt for some wireless open ear headphones. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's my current running recs. Now let's go to Run Club. Besties, I just finished my little recovery Pilates session. Currently nursing my knees. I actually have to go on a run today as well. I was gonna do first thing in the morning, but I was experiencing some knee pain last night after my 7-mile run, which I'm so annoyed about because on my watch it showed I hit 7 miles, and then in Strava it says I hit 6.99, which that actually really killed my vibe. But anyways, I was experiencing some knee pain yesterday, and I haven't experienced that level of knee pain since training for my half marathon. I'm just annoyed because I made so much progress since then, and I haven't had pain like that in so long. And so I'm just doing a lot of research, and I think it's because I'm not like switching between shoes. I'm just using my Nike Invincibles, which I'm obsessed with. They're great running shoes, but I was doing more research and people were saying that you need to be rotating between 2 to 3 pairs of running shoes, which I'm like, who was gonna tell me how expensive this hobby is? So I'm on the hunt for some extra running shoes. Specifically, the Nike Invincibles are really good for your long runs. And I can attest they're very comfortable and they have a lot of padding, so you're not having a lot of like stress all the time. However, they're not great for like your everyday shoe. And I saw that your shoes are supposed to take like 2 days of rest to really use their full capabilities, which I did not know that. I didn't know shoes needed to rest. Like, what do you mean? I'm currently on the hunt for some. I think I'm gonna put in an order like today. I have a Nike plug. Bet it if you're watching this. But yeah, so I'm having some knee pain, and so I decided to take it easy this morning, do a little recovery sesh. I'm feeling a lot better. I just need to keep moving. I'm putting an alarm like every hour to stand up and to like do some hip openers, stretch out my hip flexors, because I think my pain is stemming from my hips. I have very tight hips. I am the worst stretcher in the world. I'm literally 26 years old and I still can't touch my toes. So that's a bit embarrassing. That's another goal of mine this year, is to be able to touch my toes. I just have never been the person to really take a cool down after a workout or a run. I don't like warming up. I don't like cooling down. I don't like stretching. I don't like just like being sedentary and having to stretch. It's just not fun for me. But I am getting older and I need to start taking care of myself. I need to start implementing stretches. I think that's also why my knees hurt yesterday, is because my warm-up was wimpy. I was in a rush. I didn't time it well. And I was like too busy yapping to you guys about my running essentials that I lost track of time. And I was like, okay, I need to go. So I literally only warmed up for like a minute. So yeah, this is the consequences of my own actions, is what I'm hearing. So I'm just gonna keep doing like little recovery sessions here and there today, with the goal to be able to feel good enough to run 5 to 6 miles today. Honestly, I think I may run in my Adidas Ultra Boost. They're not the best running shoes, but I just don't want to use my Nike Invincibles right now because they're pissing me off. I do mentally really want to go on a run. I want to stick to the training schedule, but physically, if my knees and hips are not having it, I'm not going to push myself because I have to run a half marathon on Sunday. I wouldn't be mad if I didn't run today. So like, I want to be smart about that. I don't want to die doing the half marathon. But anyways, I'm gonna make some breakfast right now. I'm gonna make some huevos con weenie. Let me know if this is like a universal like Mexican household thing or Hispanic household thing. My boyfriend's like family household, they grew up eating huevo con weenie, which is eggs with like chopped up hot dogs. And in Hawaii, I grew up eating that too as my breakfast, but we didn't call it anything. We just called it eggs with hot dog. And so in his family, we always call it huevo con weenie. And I've seen like a few TikToks about it, how it's like a universal Mexican household thing, like to eat huevo con weenie for breakfast. But anyways, I love huevo con weenie. It's just yummy, delicious, and super easy. I know hot dogs aren't like the best source of protein, but they're fire. I just got home from my run and that sucked. I ran a total of 4 miles. My intention was to run 5 to 6, but I just kind of knew that wasn't in the cards today because of how my body was feeling. And then once I hit the 2 mile mark, I like knew that I had to come home. I was like, there's no way I'm running more than 4 miles. So 2 miles there, 2 miles back. It's my right hip flexor that's like killing my knee. It's affecting my range of motion really bad. It kind of hurt to just pick up my feet. I'm gonna cool down a bit with this like Theragun just to massage any like tightness in like my IT band from my hip flexor. And this is telling me I need to take my recovery a lot more serious because at this point in the training, I cannot afford to get injured. Like this has to just be like a minor setback for a greater comeback because I do not like how this feels. Like mentally, I want to run miles and miles and miles. But physically, my body is just having a hard time keeping up. Hopefully rotating shoes will really help. That's what I've heard and that's what I've seen from all like the research. There's just a lot of things that we're learning from this journey and a lot of things that I want to fix and fine tune before the marathon. It's literally almost March and the marathon is April 27th. That's crazy. So I have about 2 months left of training. I'll be fine. Honestly, I'll be fine. But I'm gonna cool down a bit and take an everything shower because I'm freezing and I need to wash my hair. watching Disney Plus. Okay, I'm trying to have like a really early night tonight. I really want like 9 to 10 hours of sleep. So it's already 6 o'clock. I showered. I just dried and straightened my hair. And I really want to do my nails because it's been literally so long. I got a new nail lamp because my other nail set, it was only like the individual LED lamp, so you could only cure one nail at a time. I'm like, girl, I don't got time for that. And then I bought some new polishes. I only got one color. It's kind of like this really sheer pink. I feel like you just can't go wrong with that because I just don't know what color I want to paint my nails. And then I got a base coat and then a top coat to make it all shiny. So yeah, I thought we could just have a little movie night and do our nails together. And you guys, I've been on a Marvel kick ever since we watched the new Captain America movie on Valentine's Day. And honestly, we gave it a 7 out of 10. I love the new Captain America. Like, Sam Wilson is like an OG Avenger to me. But it's like, I miss the hype of Marvel, and I just feel like the Marvel movies are just not as good as they were when it was like the OG Avengers. And like, I don't know, I think I just missed a lot of the characters in the original casting, but nonetheless, Anthony Mackie slayed. I also love our new character that entered the chat, but I thought the plot was like pretty mid. I feel like it was very predictable. It just felt like a few years ago going to a Marvel movie was like a whole event. Like, it was just something to look forward to, and now it's just like, I'd rather just wait till it comes out on Disney Plus or something. So regardless, it was a fun date night, fun Valentine's Day night, but both my boyfriend and I agreed it was like 7 out of 10. And so ever since then, we've watched Black Panther, which is like arguably one of the best Marvel movies to watch in theater. Like, that soundtrack hit. The visuals and just Black Panther. R.I.P. And then a few nights ago, we watched Captain America, The Winter Soldier. And it was so good. I just love Bucky. I love Bucky so much. But I think I low-key am in the mood to cry. So I think I'm going to watch Wakanda Forever, which is the second Black Panther movie, because I'm in the mood to cry. I just finished doing my nails and they're just very simple. I just wanted something on my nails because my nails are so short right now, because anytime I don't have my nails done, I tend to bite them. So they're just like literal nubs. So I'm excited to grow them out with this nail polish, and I think I'm gonna order more because it was relatively simple and I wanna get darker colors. Like, I wanna get black and like maybe a deep navy blue. I think that'd be so cute for the winter / spring. But yeah, I'm in love. Besties, and happy Sunday. I had a very eventful and early Sunday morning. Today I had to run a half marathon, so 13.1 miles to end this week of marathon training, and you guys, that was the longest I've ran since my half marathon in December. Just being consistent with 2.5 months of training and working on my sleep and working on my diet, I was able to shave 10 minutes off of my half marathon time, and I'm feeling so over the moon and so proud of myself. Today's run was not easy, but it did go according to what I had planned. I'm getting better at figuring out what my body reacts best to as far as like gels, fueling, when to drink some water. It's just crazy what 2.5 months of sticking to my training has done for me. I feel so much stronger, both mentally and physically. And what's crazy is like, yes, I was tired once I finished, but like I felt like I had more gas in the tank. Like I could just keep going with like the proper fueling and what I was doing. I'm just feeling very encouraged because marathon training has had its like ups and downs, especially from this week. I was scared that today's run was gonna hurt a lot, but my knees didn't hurt at all. So it's just crazy, like the ebbs and flows of doing your runs. But anyways, I'm feeling so good. And also like I'm not winded. Like after my half in December, I could not move. I was just down bad, but I also didn't properly fuel myself that race, and I'm realizing that now. I was so severely dehydrated and under fueled. But right now it's 11:46 and I'm actually gonna host a movie night in the Besties Book Club. We're gonna watch Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix because we're going along with our Harry Potter buddy read. If you know, you know. Put that on for the besties in the book club, and I'm gonna watch here and there, but I really want to do a mini Sunday reset. If the weather clears up, I need to film some content for a brand. I really want my boyfriend to help me. So he's really only available to like help me with content during the weekends. So we'll see if that even happens today, but I really hope the weather clears up because I have a cute outfit in mind. But anyways, let's do a quick little Sunday reset. I'm getting ready right now, but I wanted to share with you guys this PR box that I just got in the mail. You guys, I got my first book mail. I am so over the moon, and she sent so many cute goodies. The author Bailey Thomas sent over her book called You Should Have Just Let Me Go, and here is the blurb. Haley Ross and Logan Tate have been dating for 6 years thus far. Their relationship has withstood the test of time, but when Haley is ready for the next step, Logan is hesitant. They have had their fair share of arguments, but marriage has been on Haley's mind since the beginning of their love story. While Haley is working toward getting a ring, Logan is working toward selling a house. His priorities revolve around his new career path as a real estate agent and less on the current status of his relationship. Although Logan's goal is to be able to financially support the life that they had been dreaming of, his views change when he realizes that Haley may not be the one that he wants to continue his life with. Logan and Haley know that their future together is on the rocks, but they have invested so much time into each other. It's hard to walk away from the person that you've spent over half a decade with, even if things are headed in the wrong direction. Oh my gosh. That sounds very intriguing. So thank you so much for sending over your book. I cannot wait to read it. And she sent over these goodies. She sent over a doggy, a little doggy keychain. I want to put this on one of my purses, like a purse charm. And then a ring pop, little memo book, and these like real estate stickers. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm over the moon that I got my first ever book mail. I hope this is the first of many. Thank you so much, Bailey Thomas, and I cannot wait to read this. We just wrapped up filming content. I had to film for this little baggie and I'm obsessed with it. I wish I would have shown more behind the scenes of us creating content, but I just got really overstimulated, so that's okay. besties. I just started the new week off with a 50-minute mat Pilates sesh, and I wanted to show you guys my new little weights. I've been wanting bala bangles or just like any Pilates bangle for so long now, and I actually got these in PR from Drunk Elephant. They sent it with their new moisturizer, and they sent these perfect bangles for Pilates or yoga, and it's this fun neon color. Typically I'm not drawn to like neon or just like color in general, obviously, but I like how it looks with like my all black work outfit, so I'm obsessed with these. They're only 2-pounders, but they add some spice to the Pilates routine. So yeah, that was such a great start to the new week. I'm feeling really well rested. Got like a full 8 hours of sleep last night, and I'm not achy at all. There's literally nothing like this feeling of like putting in the work and reaping the benefits of like this marathon training. Like the fact that I can just walk around and do a workout class the day after running a half marathon is absolutely insane to me, and I'm just like super excited for this growth. It means I'm getting stronger, and I also really think that doing mat Pilates or yoga has been really helping my joints because my knee pain is suddenly gone. Like earlier last week it was so bad, and today I feel amazing. So I just need to keep moving, whether it be like a recovery sesh or a mat Pilates sesh. These little sessions have definitely been helping me recover, and honestly just feel good. I don't feel achy, but I will be enjoying my day off from running. Like the fact that I mentally don't have to run is just very nice. So I love the little break, but I'm feeling good, and this is like the best start to the new week. On today's installment of Girl Errands, I want to go to the bookstore and see if they have our March book of the month for the Besties Book Club. It just got decided last night that we're reading The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and I'm so excited because I've heard such great things about it. I just heard that it's like actually gonna wreck me, and you know, as much as it sucks, I do love a book that just like elicits so much emotion. That is our little girl errand for the day. March book of the month has been acquired. I am so excited. I didn't realize how freaking thick this book is. Oh my goodness, this is huge. So if you've been wanting to read The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, this is like the perfect month to join the Besties Book Club. It's gonna be such a good time. They did not have Rebel Witch in stock. It was like back ordered, I guess. And so I ended up just putting in an order with the understanding that I'd have to wait. I was thinking about just not ordering it and getting it off of like Barnes & Noble or something, but it's just so far away from me. I'm trying to just be more conscious about where I'm buying like everything, just overall consumption, and I want to support local smaller businesses. So I ended up putting it in order, and she said it's gonna be here in like a couple weeks, which is gonna like suck. But it's okay. That makes me more motivated to get through my TBR because I am a bit behind with like my reading goals this year because Onyx Storm just literally put me out. But I'm so back. We're so back, you guys. I'm trying to get back into my reading girl era. And obviously this book club is just helping me so much with my reading goals, and it's just so fun having a community to read books with and just keep me motivated. So yeah, I am very excited for our March book of the month. I've heard it's so good, and it's soon to be a major motion picture. Wow. Yeah, that was our little girl errand, and tonight I actually have a really fun bookish plan with one of my girlfriends. We're gonna go to this little like silent reading party, and I'm nerding out because I've always wanted to go to one of these. It's where like you socialize for like 30 minutes and then you just like bring out your book and you read like in, I guess, like a room or like a cafe type of vibe. And everyone's just silent, and there's gonna be like cocktails, coffee. I'm gonna bring my current read, which is Anathema. I've been trying to get through this, and when I mean trying, I don't mean it's like hard to get through. It's just, again, I'm so mentally exhausted from like Onyx Storm and just like overall fantasy with that. Like it just took me out, and so I'm trying to get back into dense fantasy, and this is pretty dense. Like I think the glossary itself is like 5 pages long. There's just a lot of like fantasy elements like I'm trying to keep up with, and it is dark. So I really recommend looking up trigger warnings if you are going to embark in your Carrie Lake era for this book specifically. I read Nocticadia by Carrie Lake. It was literally a drug. It was so freaking good, and that wasn't nearly as dark as this one, and I'm only a little under halfway through. So look up your trigger warnings, do your due diligence, okay? It is pretty dark, so I'm just going through it a lot slower just because like there's some parts where I literally just had to like take a pause from the book and just take a breather, okay? So yeah, I'm so excited for my little bookish evening tonight. And also, I forgot to do Comfy Cozy Cult in the last video, and like, why do I miss it so bad? But yeah, someone DM me and they're like, oh, like there was no Comfy Cozy Cult emoji. I was like, tragic, okay? But if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. And for my Comfy Cozy Cult, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you really should know. I'm thinking comment down below the little like sisters or like the girls emoji, because we're running girl errands together, and that's like the perfect errands to run with like your bestie, and like you're basically here with me, hanging out with me, running my girl errands. So comment down below the little girl twin emoji, whatever it is. Sorry for last video I didn't do Comfy Cozy Cult, but this one is specifically for girl errands.